All right. Hi, everybody. Antonio here with another daily reminder for you. And today's daily reminder is jokes on you. There's a quote I read recently. It was Florence Scovel Shin. She said, most people joke themselves into unhappy experiences. Matter of fact, this is what she says. She says, the subconscious has no sense of humor. And most people joke themselves into unhappy and unfortunate situations and experiences. And that's such a powerful quote because I think a lot of times we will joke and what's in comedic terms is called self-deprecating humor. We'll say something about ourselves. Oh well, I'm always screwing up such and such, or I'm blah blah blah, etc. And the unfortunate reality is that we create those situations for ourselves by merely saying them. Because again, the subconscious mind has no sense of humor. Subconscious mind is like fertile soil. Doesn't care what you plant into it. You could plant vegetables, you could plant poison, you could plant whatever. It's going to give you back that thing. So if you're joking about whatever aspect of your life you may not desire, you end up creating more of that. I think back to a time I was probably in my early to maybe mid 20s, and I used to joke around by when things would just not go my way, something would happen, something would come up, I would say, "Oh my, I'm such a loser," and it would make the people around me laugh. you know, and I would do that. I would say that time and time again, and until one day I stopped. And I stopped because of a situation that came up with a really great friend of mine. And I've talked about this in other talks that I've done, maybe even in one of the daily reminders. I don't think I have, but I do remember a gentleman, Vic, really great friend of mine. Vic and I were really tight at the time, and Vic worked at the mall, and I worked at the mall, so we hung out a lot. Something had occurred, and like clockwork, I had my go-to phrase, "I'm such a loser." But this time, Vic beat me to it. When I expressed the thing that had occurred, Vic's response was jokingly, "Man, you're such a loser." That was one of the most devastating things that I think I'd ever heard in my life. Now, I don't blame Vic. It wasn't his fault. He was just saying what I said about myself for months and months and years. He had no malice, no ill will behind that statement. He was simply saying the thing that I was saying about myself. I'm such a loser. I'm such a loser. But to hear that said back to me punched me in the face, punched me, kicked me in the gut, quite literally felt like it. And I never use that phrase ever again because as painful and hurtful as that statement was, having it said, and that I was saying, having it said back to me, my brain just couldn't, it just couldn't process it at the time. But it made me recognize that I had to stop saying that about myself, because that was exactly what I was creating for myself. So much so that the people around me was in on the joke. The joke. So the joke's on you. If you're joking about things not working out, you're joking about your weight, you're joking about your intelligence, you're joking about whatever the case may be, the joke's on you, because you're going to create more of that thing for yourself. Why? Because your subconscious mind has no sense of humor. It doesn't distinguish between left and right, up and down, right and wrong, funny or not funny, joking or not joking. It takes on what you're saying as truth. So when it hears, I'm such a loser, what was that? Such a loser? Okay, let me now start bringing about the situations that prove you right. So the joke's on you. Ultimately, the joke's on you. So take away from this day a reminder: be conscious of the things that you're saying about yourself, even in jest. Even in jest. And I'd even go so far as to saying, especially in jest, be conscious of the things that you're saying about yourself. Your subconscious mind has no sense of humor, and it will bring more of that to you. So take that and really evaluate what you're saying about yourself, and even be conscious of what others are saying about themselves in your space. Are they self-deprecating because of, some other, bring that to their attention. Hey, listen, don't say that about yourself. You're smart, you're funny, you're this, you're that. Don't say that about yourself, because eventually you start believing it, you start living into it. So that's it for today's daily reminder, guys. And I'm going to say, don't leave a comment, don't like, don't share. Um, Psych, joke's on you, right? No, just kidding. So yeah, so why would I say that, right? Because that's not what I want. And see, that's the point right there. That is it. See how powerful that is? See how powerful that is? Joking about the thing that you don't want brings it about. So we're gonna say what we want. Like, comment, share. That's it for today's daily reminder, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.